Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Amazon stock, it's up 1.24%, and just like I said last night, Amazon can stay above 175. You're going to see 180, and look at this move here on Amazon, all the way up to 179.53, and now trading at 178.75, again holding above 175 and almost hitting 180. So going into tomorrow's session, guys, here on Amazon, we definitely have strong support right down here, 175. We also have strong resistance right here at 180. Amazon can clear 180 and can hold 180, then watch out, this thing can go up even more, all the way up to 182 and then 186. Now below 180, yes, we could see another rejection. This could be a double top right here, and from there a rejection can take Amazon down all the way down to 175, and soon as that gives up, watch out for the support down here, 173, and then this gap 170.23. On Google stock, it's up 2.54%, and let's talk about Google here, guys, because Google, I made so many videos, maybe about 3 or 4, and I was saying that Google here, that is a great buying opportunity, especially for a swing trade. And guess what? I was in here on Google stock, 145 calls, going in the money, over the money today, took profit, and still have some runners, and I think there is going to be more upside, possibly up to 148.56. Now, when Google was coming down here, I called it. Google is a dip buying opportunity. Now, some people got in, and the next day it was red. And guess what? Oh my God, my position is red. I want to get out. Well, that's not how you trade. Whenever you're buying something like Google, you got to hold. Also, last night and the night before, what I said, Google breaking out, guys. Watch out. You're going to see 145. And look at this explosive move today on high volume, guys. And that is extremely bullish on Google. Now this thing here, early as tomorrow, we could see Google filling this gap just under 145, and above 145, Google can run all the way up to this gap, 148.56, and possibly not this week, maybe in 2 weeks, we could see Google coming up and closing this entire gap, 152.78. So people who got in and actually held on to Google right here, kudos to you. You made money. And people who got out and panicked, guess what? That is a lesson for you. Now to the downside here on Google, we do have support 143.39 and then strong support at 140, but I don't think Google coming down below 140 going into tomorrow's session. On Tesla stock is down over 4%. Now Tesla here, another stock that I bought today, another 100 shares of Tesla right here at 162. And into closing, also holding 162 as a support, extremely oversold. Now Tesla here, I said it before and I'm going to repeat that one more time. Tesla here, there is a great opportunity, buying opportunity right here. And guess what? You will see Tesla going back up to 200, 230, 250 again. And I'm going to make a recap on that video where I said Tesla is a dip buy, guys. Just like Google stock, it's not happening right now. It's going to take a little bit of time, some catalyst, and then you're going to see Tesla going right back up. Now, when I called the bottom close to 100, well, a lot of people were saying it's going down to 60 bucks. And then the massive rally started. Went all the way up to almost 300. And now, again, Tesla is a great buying opportunity. But if you panic, and you want to sell out the next day, this is not for you. Now here on Tesla, guys, we do have strong support at 162, and below that, watch out for 152. To the upside, as long as Tesla can hold 162, watch out for a move up to 172.53, possibly up to even 175 to 176, and then 180. Once we get up to 180, then we can talk about this gap, 186.72 on Tesla. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are you guys doing with Tesla? On Microsoft, it's up 2.44%, and I did call this out yesterday and day before that. Microsoft also breaking out and is holding 415 as a support, and that means one thing, you're going to see 418 to 420 right here, and possibly even 425. And look at this move, another fresh new all-time high. It's getting far too overextended to the upside, so yes, we could see a pullback, but right now it's holding at 425. So that's gonna be your line in the sand tomorrow morning on Microsoft. 425 and then 430. Below 425, watch out for this previous all-time highs, which is at around 420. And then we also have support at 415, 413, 410, and then this gap 405.68. On Meta, it's up 0.75%, so Meta again pulling back down to 20-day moving average right here, 489.30. We also have strong support at 490 and bouncing and now trading at 491.83. So here on Meta, guys, your line in the sand right here at 490. Below that, watch out for a flush all the way down to this gap just under 470. As long as Meta can hold right here 490, then watch out, this thing can move back up all the way up to right here, this previous all-time highs, which is at 504, and above that, this thing can push even higher up to 512 and then 520. On AMD, it's down 3.97%, and this was a dip buying opportunity right here on AMD, guys. And I did call this out before that we might see that AMD coming down and retesting this consolidation breakout, which is at 184, and this is exactly what we got today, guys. Picture perfect dip on AMD. Now, this is gonna be your line in the sand going into tomorrow. 184. Below that, you're going to see a dump off all the way down to 176.84 to close this gap down here and possibly can retest rising 50-day moving average, which is sitting at 174. To the upside, as long as AMD can hold right here 184, watch out for a move back up to 190 and above 190, 197.89, 13-day moving average, 200, and then this gap 205.60. And if you actually caught AMD today on this dip at 184, make sure you have your stop losses in place, because if this thing gives up 184, you're going to see a dump off, at least in the short term, down to this gap 176.84. On Apple stock, it's up 1%. So Apple was another stock that I called right here. That is a great buying opportunity, and now looks like we might be breaking out anytime here on Apple, guys. What do we got today? High volume buying with a doji indecision candle today, guys, on Apple, and also into closing holding exactly at 173. So that's gonna be a big level to watch on Apple, 173. And now we have 5-day moving average 172, that's gonna be also a support, and then 170 all the way down to 166. Now Apple gets a breakout, it needs to get above, I would say right now, 176 to 177, and soon as that happens, you're going to see explosive move to the upside, just like Google stock, all the way up to this gap 177.38 and possibly up to 180 and then 183, and don't forget about this gap 186.79. so Apple could be the next stock that's going to break out of this downtrend, just like Google. Watch out, guys. On Nvidia, stock is down 3.24%, and now we do have support right here on Nvidia, rising 13-day moving average 857.21, and just below that 840, and then this gap 823. We also have support below that, rising 20-day moving average 816.51. Now as long as Nvidia can stay above 857.21, watch out for a move back up to 888 5-day moving average, and then 898 to even 900. So Netflix also going up 0.58% and coming down to 607. And if you look at my screen, 5-day moving average now moved up, sitting at 607.86. So I would say 608, that's gonna be support for tomorrow. And below that, 604, 600, 598.29, 20-day moving average, and then 588. Now as long as Netflix can stay above, I would say right here, 608, then watch out for a move all the way up to 625 and possibly even 630. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.